Did you see anybody? Wonder what this can be. Suitcase. Somebody left their suitcase here. Today we just had our package delivered. You guys will pretty much see right now what this can be. It can be a lot of things. It's a big suitcase. Everyone's like wondering, what is this? Well, in the last video I pretty much posted I pretty much purchased something that's gonna help out, especially with these vlogs and stuff like that. It's gonna help out dramatically, especially because I'm going up and down and I'm hardly ever home and I'm not around the computer and so on and so forth. So I pretty much purchased something that's going to help me along that way, which pretty much I gave it away already. Before, I'm going to show you guys what I have right now. I have the Lenovo iCentric, the A740, which is decent. It's good enough for doing my work and stuff, but at times it slows down, and I needed something more powerful and something with pretty much more memory. So I also did buy this Seagate right here, the Seagate 8TB memory storage there, which that right there helped out dramatically so much more, especially for videos, especially you guys knowing the videos do take up a lot of memory. And so far from that 8 terabytes, I already used up 2.5 terabytes already, almost 3 terabytes just on video. And this IdeaCentre A740, which is 8 gigabytes RAM and has a A740 graphics card from Nevada. And yeah, so that's what it is. And it's an Core i7 processor, which is really awesome. It's a multi-touchscreen, 10-finger touchscreen, which really helps out a lot. Good computer to have, I mean, for now. But this is a desktop and I needed something portable. So as you guys can guess what this is right here, pretty much from the box, most of you will be able to guess what this is already just because of the box, of the black box right here. It's a black suitcase style, pretty huge, as you guys can see my hand. Bam. It's pretty huge suitcase box. So we're gonna reveal this bad boy. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. Comment below what you think it is. Don't cheat right now, you know, fast forwarding it forward, but don't cheat. Just guess what it is. Comment below, guess what it is. Most of you already guessed it because I already gave you the big old hint over there with a desktop, and I got something portable. So obviously it is a laptop, but it's one of the top of the line laptops, and guess what it is. The Omen X. Alright, let's open this bad boy real quick. Omen has everything huge. As you guys can see, this is the charging port right here. And it's a huge charging port. Check this out. Look how big that charging port it is. Everyone's used to that rectangle look. Compared to this, it's crazy, man. It does require a lot of power. Here's Omen by HP. The Omen X, it still comes. It's wrapping within a wrapping within a wrapping. Check that out. It's like Christmas all over again. Bom, bom, bom. Check that out. It is better in person than it is in pictures. Look at that Omen X laptop, the 17-inch screen Omen X. All this is lightable right here. Also the back. Check this out. You tell me, guys, all right, especially you car guys, what does that remind you of? These exhaust vents right here. This is an LED bar right here. Look at all that. You guys will see that. Look at all these ports. It has Thunderbolt bolts here, ports here, 2 of them, HDMI, 3.0 USB, and also, yeah, You guys have it, man. But yeah, again, what does that remind you of? I don't know. For me, like it reminds me of like a Lamborghini, you know, exhaust deal, and that's one of the reasons I fell in love with this design, this computer, and also its performance. Its performance, it's out. Pretty much, it's insane. One hand open, amazing. Comes with more stuff in it. You guys have it. Look at that. Kind of like a brush metal finish to it. Amazing. It's Core i7 and GeForce GTX. NVIDIA. Bam, look at the way it lights up. You can customize the keyboard as well. It is just amazing. The back, the Omen deal lights up.
I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help. A little sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do.
Yeah,
You can use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, you can just mute your PC. Your region is set to the United States. Is that right?
Yes. Voice activated too. Check
Your
that out.
keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that?
Yes.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
No.
Now let's get you connected to a network.
Alright, it's been about four and a half months already with the computer, and it's been amazing. It's been awesome. The computer's been good. There's little hiccups every now and then. Had this computer for 4 months. I tested the batteries. There's a lot of bad reviews on this computer on the battery. Pretty much when you're gaming or when you're doing anything and you're charging at the same time, it's not charging. But so far I haven't had any problems of that. It's been charging. It's been charging all the way. Even with gaming, heavy gaming, the gaming I used to test all this was Ark, the Ark Survival, or yeah, that's what it's called. Right now I'm on the program director, pretty much editing this video that you're seeing right now. And Ark Survival Evolved, it's the dinosaur game I've been using. I played it for, I would say, a good amount, like 5 hours at a time. What I do love about the Omen is the Omen Command Center. As you can see, it's the Omen Command Center. It tells you pretty much everything about the computer. It tells you the heat that it's in, the voltage, the source, everything. It tells you about everything about your computer that you need to know. And it tells you how much memory, the GPU utilization, CPU utilization, memory utilization. Right now I'm using 4 gigabytes of memory, which is the RAM power, because I'm using the Power Director right now. The Power Director uses a good amount of it, especially when you're editing videos. It really helps out on that. And also the CPU for that as well, and also gives you the temperature. It's around 60 Celsius, so that is pretty hot. 47 Celsius, so it is pretty hot. Usually, especially when it gets around 80 Celsius, usually this is the average temperature that it is. It's usually around the 40s, 50s, 60s, just running on its own, just on battery life, power. That's what it runs. But when I get it plugged in, the CPU usually goes up to 80 degrees, almost close to 90 Celsius, and that is really burning hot. If you're playing on your lap, it's gonna burn your legs. Like literally, you feel the heat dramatically coming out of the exhaust. And right now the fans are not on; it's just running, so it's a quiet sound. You really don't hear it. But also what I did notice, it helps when you elevate, when you put something underneath and it's elevated so much where the fans can really suck in some fresh air and get all that exhaust out, all that heat out. It goes down back to around 80, from 70 to 80. So when you have a good ventilation system going on here, it's with a charging port on, it's around 75, roughly around there. So if you do get a cooling pad, I'm pretty sure it's gonna cool it really well. It'll probably be below 70. So that's the next upgrade I want to get, is a cooling pad, because when I do put something underneath that elevates it, when I'm doing the video games or doing usually it just gets hot when you're gaming. So usually when you're gaming, that really gets hot because it's using the GPU for all the graphics and all that, and also the CPU for all that, and not so much of the memory. Usually the memory is when I'm running a lot of apps at the same time. That's when the memory kicks in. And this Omen is the 1080 GTX from NVIDIA, and it has 16 gigabyte RAM, and you can add another 16 for 32, and it has over 1 terabyte and another terabyte of the SSD card, and it's amazing. So this computer can do it all. The lighting, you can mess with the lighting. It is amazing. Right now it's on the raindrops, so you can see, but you can do pretty much anything. You can do the ripple effect, which is one of my favorite ones, the ripple effect. So if you apply it, I put the J, you see the ripple effect. It's just amazing, man. You can change the colors of the ripple effect. You can do a custom color or change it to the already default colors as it is. There's volcano orange once you put apply. And as you guys can see, I usually like this one because it pretty much kind of resembles like a water effect, so I like that water effect. And you can change a custom color, choose your own color, or whichever color you want, and you can add some more colors in there. Also, another one that I do like is the static, as this is pretty much my gaming keyboard. So when I edit this and I apply it, you can see everything lights up, and pretty much it lights up the ones that I use, step forward and go inside, and then pretty much the weapons area or whatever you want to call it. So there's that, and you can customize it as much as you want. That's a custom, and there's that version. I mean, you can do all kinds of your own custom. So you can choose this and choose a color, green, choose another keyboard, blue, and so on. I mean, you can customize it as much as you want. Exterior, you can customize anything. You can do static, pretty much color. You can go on the color, boom. I mean, pick your option, pick your color. I mean, you name it, you got it. So you can choose whichever you want, or just have it off. Usually I just have it off just to save a little battery. It doesn't really drain the battery that much. So yeah, and then your network boosters. This is something that I really love. You can use the Ethernet connection and also use the Wi-Fi at the same time. I mean, I don't think it's ever been done before. I'm pretty sure other computers are starting to do it as well, but on the HP, on the Omen, you can have the Ethernet connected directly to this and have your main components, whichever apps you want running on the Ethernet, and then the other apps that you really don't use, have them running on the Wi-Fi. And that is amazing. It's called the Dual Force. When you turn that on, the Dual Force, it pretty much does that. Overall, it is an amazing computer. I love it. I have no problem with the battery or even using it and charging at the same time. I know there's a lot of bad reviews on that it wouldn't charge while you're using it. So far I haven't had that problem, thankfully, and yeah, it's been really good. The overheating, it's not a problem as long as you keep the fans cooled, and I mean you keep the ventilation going. And once you get the pad, the cooling pad, either just the normal cooling pad that elevates it, just to get some airflow in there, or get the cooling pad with the fans, to get some airflow in there. Whichever one you want, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the next thing I get. Yeah, so this computer is amazing. I mean, it does everything. There is some problems that I do have with it, obviously. First of all, you know, it's a fingerprint magnet, which is just keep it clean. No problems there. Um, it is kind of heavy. This laptop's probably like a good 10 pounds, so around there, 8 to 10 pounds. Um, so it's hard to find a backpack for it. So I'm still looking for a backpack for this Omen. It's 17-inch. So I ordered a backpack from Amazon for a 17-inch laptop, and this did not fit in there. So it wouldn't zip up. So it's still sticking out. One thing that I've been noticing on this Omen, it resets itself. The whole screen will turn blue with a little sad face and pretty much saying something, troubleshooting something. It's resetting or restarting, taking, and there's like a little percentage that it's taking that long to restart, and then by the time it restarts, right? So that's another issue that I'm having with this computer. It does restart. So far, since I've had it for a little bit over 5 months, it restarted on me about like 4 times already. So hopefully it doesn't become a habit where it restarts a lot, so the whole screen turns blue and it restarts and it just continues doing whatever you're doing. So yes. Also, another thing that I love about this computer, you guys can see, let's say if I restart it, talking about restart, right? I restart it. So right now I'm restarting it, and the thing about, I love this, the booting, the booting up, like it's really quick, and you'll see right now. So when you turn it off, or you restart or whatever, it boots up fairly quick. It doesn't buffer a lot or anything like that. So I mean, it is a new computer, so obviously it's gonna go quick. But compared to the other computers that I had and all that, man, it took forever to restart or reboot, and there it is. You see, that quick. And there we go. So that's what I love about this. It's fast. And price range, it is a pricey computer. Pretty much the stuff that I have in it, I mean, it's a custom made computer. All the stuff that I cannot upgrade on my own, I put the best of the best in it. And the stuff that I can upgrade my own, like add a little memory here and there and stuff like that, I kind of got the low end of it. HP more than helpful. It literally took me, I would say, 2.5 months to get this computer. From the day of order till this computer arrived, it took a little bit over 2 months. So it was worth the wait. And you guys can see, it's a beautiful computer. I love it. It's powerful, and it's amazing, man. I mean, what can I say? It's an amazing computer. I get, from out of 10 stars, I give this like an 8 or so. Just for the little things. Price wise, it's really pricey, but for what it can do, it's pretty good, man. It's a pretty good computer. The graphics on this computer, it's a really good computer. And I added this little carbon fiber sheet to it. I had some carbon fiber from my car left over, and put this on, and there you go. So I added my little touch to it. So here we go. What do you guys think? Little carbon fiber look. I don't know. I like it. So yeah, there's my portable editing software stuff here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was for the Omen X review. It's a small review. I haven't really done a full review on it just right now. Just a little minor review, pretty much showing you about the computer. I had it for 5 months, and I pretty much pushed the limits on the battery, pushed the limits on the fans, the ventilation system, the heating, the charging, editing, picture-wise, the quality, sound quality. I pretty much used this computer already for everything that I use it for, and it passes with flying colors for what I need it for. So pretty much there's various other computers I was looking into, from the the Razer to all these other computers and stuff like that, and this one stood out to me the most, and especially the looks, also being kind of slim. As you guys can see, it's somewhat slim, but it's still a heavy computer, and the look of it, I love that look. Especially the color, the LED colors, everything. I mean, for me, this computer stood out above all the other ones. There was all the other brands, and yeah, as soon as I saw this computer, it was almost instantaneously that I fell in love with it, and now I have it, and it is a freaking amazing computer. And once I upgrade this computer, there's still a lot more I can do to this computer to upgrade it, but that is gonna be money. So yeah, so in order to upgrade this computer, I'm gonna need some serious cash to upgrade this computer to get its full potential out of it. Right now, it's probably at, I would say, a good 30 to 40% of its potential, and it's already mind-blowing what it does as it is, and it's only at 30-40%. So imagine at full blast 100% for using this computer. Man, it's ridiculous, man. This computer is going to be around for a very long time, and yeah, I love it, man. I really love it. So there you guys have it, man. Give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, that little chicandero bell on the side. See more videos like this, more videos of stuff that I order. You're gonna see more videos of the car, more videos of the club, and I'm pretty much showing you what I go through and the equipment I use. And so far, all the videos you've seen is through this kind of Caso. So far, all my videos has been through this. And yeah, so you guys can see all the cinematic videos and all that. Just through this little guy right here. You guys can see just through that little guy right there. So there you guys have it. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next video. So take care. Have a blissful day, and see you on the next one.